Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating heaven on earth, people, and the way that I do it, number one, is that I help people to realize that what they consider to be their soul is actually the spirit of God, and as long as you take claim to that, people, then you become God in essence, so you can help create this new world that we're creating. I am also creating financial freedom for billions of people across this world. And the way that we do it, people, is that I realize and know that the greatest asset there is in this entire world is always going to be people. So we will eventually create means and ways on how to help people to get paid to exist. I am creating a million millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived. I am God, people. And most important is that I manifest the words I speak. Today, my message for you today, people, is that we are creating the vision of this new world. It's like most of the time we go in life and it's like we don't realize it, that we're really still just going through the motions, even though we think we have, clear path and goals for what we're doing. And I don't want to make that mistake where we're thinking or leaving it up for a chance. It's like, why not, as individuals and part of this collective, start to envision what do you want this world to look like, And to tell you the truth, I say as a collective because I don't have the total clear vision of exactly what it is this new world look like. What does heaven on earth really look like for us? And I think that's something as a collective that we need to start consciously thinking about because, as human beings, we think in pictures. And see, the clearer the picture is the quicker and easier it is for us to accomplish or attain it or manifest it. So if it's hazy or not even existing, then, it can come and will come, but it might not be exactly what you're asking for. You know what I'm saying? So I just want us to be very intentional in making sure that we are creating the visions of what this new and amazing world look like. I'll share a couple of things that are dear to my heart. One of the biggest things that, and again, everything I do, people, is global. So it's like when I think about this new heaven on earth, one of the biggest things is that one of the biggest issues I think we should solve is immigration. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want people in this new world to have to flee their country because of violence or because they're not able to take care of their family for lack of opportunities. And I want to solve those problems, And obviously, again, my focus is obviously the Caribbean and Africa for now, but I intend to do this worldwide with time. That's what I'm creating right now as I'm speaking, because I'm realizing, again, people, that the words I speak, they manifest, So it's like, why not start to articulate what I would like this world to be like? Therefore, the Spirit of God and the divine source can operate through me to deliver on that. And, I know it's not something that's going to happen overnight, but I want to be more intentional about that. So another thing besides immigration and providing opportunities in countries for people to stay there is, again, my focus is, of course, Africa and the Caribbean, One of the biggest things that I think most people in Africa would like to feel is like they would like to feel the level of pride that Jamaicans feel about Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody around the world would like that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, for right now, again, my focus is the Caribbean and Africa. It's like we are very prideful people, man. You know what I'm saying? We love our country and we love, just everything about it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it. But we're very proud people, man. And I think for Africans, like a lot of times when I talk to them, that's one of the things that they say. And I'm grateful that they're honest about it, is that, hey, they would like to feel pride about, being African. And it's like that starts with us, people. We get to write the new history, or we get to write, the new amazing life that we're creating, for the continent of Africa. It's like right now, I'm very happy to see and know that, digital currencies, they're starting to have, I think they launched another one back in September. They launched one, I think it's Papas or something. in 2024. They launched another one last month, and that's helping a lot of these countries in Africa's neighbors who before only could trade in U.S. currency is now trading in local currencies based on this new digital platform that they have, you know. And I'm excited to see things like this. I'm excited. I think it was back in June when Africa created their own damn internet. You know what I'm saying? So instead of depending on Google or any other country for that matter to control the affairs of the continent, is that Africa is slowly but surely reclaiming all of its sovereignty. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's like what I'm realizing, man, a country is no different than us to a degree. It's like as an individual, is that we all, you know, feel more empowered when we have control over our lives. Same thing with countries, is that, you know, you feel powerless if you don't have control over your resources. You don't have control over your finances, your ability to grow. I mean, I'm just pointing out examples here. Like back in Burkina Faso years ago, you know, France used to pay them $1 billion a year. Now, mind you, Abraham Traore has only been in power now for what, 3-4 years? And they've generated in the gold mines over $18 billion with a B, man. Do you see what I'm saying? That's the power, people, of, you know, claiming what's yours, man, and having sovereignty in your nation and be able to do what's in the best interest of your country, man. You know what I'm saying? And in this new world that we are creating, man, is that, for me, obviously, is that I want to see justice, you know, and everything in its right timing. Right now, my focus and priority is to help black people to rise to their rightful place in history. And I keep saying history, but it's that we're creating history. A minute from now, a second from now is history, if you ask me. So it's like we are creating the new history, people. We are the history that people for generations to come will always talk about. They won't be talking about centuries ago, because we are transforming this entire world right now, you know? And that's something I love to see in this new world is, you know, just knowing and watching it happen, because I say it is so, is that, you know, we're rising, people. You know, those that are last shall be first, and that's what's happening right now, people. Black people have always been last, and right now the rise is happening, people. And I want us to continue to do that in this new world. I want us to continue to evolve and develop ourselves. There's so much genuine natural genius in us, people. I think I shared yesterday. Be honest with you, I can remember the last time I read a book, man. I don't read books. I don't read none of this stuff, man. I literally create knowledge, and that stuff is innate in all of us. It's from the divine source, man, you know? And, you know, it's like, and when I say these messages, people, I hope that people get this. It's not that I'm only saying I'm here to help black people, man. It's just that I know the plight. I've lived the experience, so I know, you know, what we've gone through, man. And it's like, I'm just super excited that I have the capacity and the ability through the divine source to be able to change the trajectory of where we're going. And the fact that we, as black people across the world, is bringing about the greatest prosperity period that this world have ever seen, man. And I'm just so excited to know that, you know, we're still building it out for the rest of this year. But what I know, people, is that there's massive, powerful changes that's coming about next year, man. And I'm excited to be a part of that and a big facilitator in making that happen, you know. And of course, with the support of my collective, because people, just as important as you think I am, just realize that you being a part of this collective, this movement that's creating heaven on earth, is just as important as mine. Your contribution is very valid and very appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, a lot of time when I'm scrolling through TikTok, I come across a lot of other light workers like myself that is out here, you know, doing the work, man, you know, and that inspires me. It feeds my soul, you know, just like I feed your soul, you feed mine, man. And that's how it goes. You know what I mean? We're here to empower each other, to encourage each other, and so we can all win, people, because my success is success and win for the world. You know what I'm saying? And as you win, your success is also not just for you, but for the world, because everything we do is for the collective of the world, man. You know what I mean? We're here to raise the frequency of this entire world. You know what I mean? And it's like, the new currency, people, is not money. That's a byproduct of it, but really it's energy, man. It's frequency. And I promise you, when you really start to feel and see how that works, you're going to be so excited about it, man. But it's a lot quicker and a lot sooner coming than you think, people. It's already here. It's just that, you know, it's slow. It's coming forth in the 3D world at this point. But yeah, with this new world, people, I want you to help me create, man. What does that look like? You know, I want you to start thinking about what you would like to see in the world. Obviously, you know, we don't have as much war as we used to, thank God for that. But I wanted the eradication of wars. What the hell are you fighting for? You know what I mean? Like, we shouldn't have to do none of that, people. Let's focus on taking care of our people, man. One of the things I look forward to in this new world is that governments will put their people first, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I really look forward to that. I look forward to governments putting their people first, man, and understanding that without their people, you have nothing. You know what I'm saying? People is your greatest asset. Invest in education, invest in opportunities, provide the bare necessities of life, man. Like, having a house or shelter should be a freaking right, not a privilege, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a bare necessity. If you can give your people the bare necessities of life, then they can go ahead and accomplish everything else, because you take the mental strain off of just surviving. You know what I'm saying? Now they can focus on thriving and creating in this new world. You know what I'm saying? And that's all part of the vision, man, of heaven and earth to me, you know? Food security. There shouldn't be hungry kids out here. Like right now in America, well, I don't know if they cut snapback on yet or whatnot, but I'm just saying, it's like, that shouldn't even be a conversation. We should be making sure that everything they need, they have. You know what I'm saying? And make things convenient for your people. You know, I live here in the U.S., man, and I do love this country, but man, there's a lot of stuff you got to work on, man. The damn train system in New York is falling apart. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't live there, but I can just imagine. I'm looking at public transportation. When it rains, the damn train is flooded. Buses are flooded. Basic necessity for your people. If you care about your people, then you invest money there. We got all this damn money in this country, and the people are suffering, man. People are barely getting by. They're struggling. They're working 2-3 jobs just to get by in the richest country in this world. Listen, man, there's so much stuff that I can go after, man, but like I said, everything in its right time, man. Right now, people, my focus, as I've always said, is the Caribbean and Africa. And after I get those going, then I'm here to help the entire world, man. But that is my focus at this point. So I'm going to stop there for now, man. Bottom line is this. Start creating the visions that you want to see and speak about that, people, because my words is life. I know that the things I declare and speak of must happen, shall come to pass. That I know. Thus says the Lord, you know? Anyways, man, real quick, I'll say this. To be a part of the collective, you know, is that, you know, you have to do these 3 things, people. Number 1 is that you must choose to believe that the Spirit of God lives inside of you. Number 2, people, is that you need to follow me and watch my videos every day, because every day you watch my videos, you're receiving downloads that's speaking directly to your soul. Number 3, people, is that you need to speak your truth, man. Whatever God lays on your heart to share, grab your phone, record it, and share it, people, so you can bless other people's lives. Shout out to Jamaica, man. It was the high of this world. Shout out to Africa. It was the mother of this world. Shout out to the entire Caribbean and the African diaspora worldwide. You know, I say this. I shared a video earlier this morning. It was a lady just kind of saying, wake up, Jamaicans, you know. And, you know, I didn't think much about it, but I want to say this. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for evolving. I'm all for you know, incorporating technology into our lives. But what I definitely don't want, people, is I don't want Jamaica to turn into a damn concrete jungle. I'm not trying to be the most tech-savvy city. Damn it, China already got that prize. They build freaking miraculous stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with all that. I just don't want that for Jamaica. I do not, you know. I appreciate Jamaica being what it is. It's freaking paradise. You got lush nature everywhere, rivers, beautiful greenery, you know, the ocean scenes everywhere. and just really cool vibes, man. And I want, as we build, we're not trying to be like nobody else, because we're pace setters, we're trendsetters. We are going to make sure that Jamaica, when we rebuild it this time, sure, you can incorporate some smart technology in it and make sure that we're building smart cities, yes. But what I would never compromise on, and don't want none of our Jamaican people to compromise on, is what makes Jamaica Jamaica. What makes Jamaica Jamaica is we're the land of wood and water, man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to build up a whole bunch of damn concrete every goddamn where. We're not trying to be China. We're not trying to be Singapore. We're not trying to be nobody but Jamaica, man. And I want to make sure that the people continue to voice your concerns. The lady's concern was talking more or less about the fracking, digging for golds, and just different stuff like that, or the mineral, the mud that we have from our, from the bauxite stuff, going sieving through those for mineral. Now I know we got stockpiles of that, and I don't mind us going through that stockpile. I'm cool with that. What I do want to make sure though is a couple things. Number one, we're not doing nothing in a manner that's going to affect or harm Jamaica natural ecosystem, because if it is, then damn it, it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? What's the point of digging up and doing all this stuff if it's going to lose the essence of who we are? Jamaica is a paradise because of the natural beauty of Jamaica. And as long as I'm not opposed to mining for different things, as long as it does not affect the natural beauty of Jamaica. Another thing too, man, is that I refuse, and I will highlight and I will blast any goddamn politician that try to sell off Jamaica, because Jamaica is for the people. It's not for the elites. It's for the goddamn people, man. The citizens of Jamaica own the resources, man. And any kind of agreement that's signed, I would say this much. Just like how Burkina Faso and them can take back their damn their gold mines and all these mines, any company that come to Jamaica and the government, even if you set up any kind of agreement in place, we will find ways to rip it up, man. You know what I'm saying? If it's going to do two things. If it's going to give away our rights to our goddamn resources. So I just want to make sure that as we sign in these agreements, we are definitely stakeholders, right? And not going to be in a situation where they're giving us pennies when we can make dollars, just like they was doing in Burkina Faso. Instead of taking a measly billion or whatever the hell they're trying to give us per year, we want to make sure that we're a major stakeholder in it, and whatever gains that come from it, we have a large share in the equation. Because if not, then why are we doing it? We can wait, until the Jamaicans like myself come back and raise the capital. Believe me, we already got the money. There's so many Jamaicans in the diaspora. That's another thing, people. We need to go back home and build Jamaica, man. Let's build Jamaica 10, 100 times better than it's ever been. Let's do that. That's my call to all the Jamaicans worldwide, whether you invest your money or go back home and help to build it with your experience. I don't care how you do it, man, but I'm calling you right now in the spiritual realm right now to start rebuilding paradise, rebuilding the kingdom of God, rebuilding my home, people. That's God's blessed land. Let's treat it that way. You see what I'm saying? Anyways, man, I can ramble on for days about this, but I'm very passionate about things that affect Jamaica and, of course, uniting the Caribbean and Africa. So I'm going to leave it there. Two things I'll say real quick. Never forget this, people. Nobody is ever coming to save black people. Always remember that. We have to save ourselves. Therefore, we must choose to be our brothers and sisters keepers. Spend your money with other black-owned business. Support them. Encourage people when they tell you ideas. Don't be the person that tear people down. Build them up, man. We are our brothers and sisters keepers, and each one teach one. If you got an opportunity to teach somebody, damn it, teach them. Help them so they can better their lives. So keep those in mind, people. But my declarations over your life, people, number one is that you are a millionaire. You are married to the person of your dreams. You have amazing health and is in the best shape of your life, man. My prayer for you today, people, is that the Spirit of God inside of you, man, will continue to lead you and guide you to being the greatest version of yourself that you can possibly be. People, I really believe in you. I know that there's power inside of you, and I just want you to tap into that spirit, man. Tap into the Spirit of God that's inside of you, man. Become the greatest and highest version of yourself. That is your purpose, people. So God can use you. Blessings, man. We'll talk tomorrow.